Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm just doing this quick video, just a couple of things I wanted to point out. The first thing is I had a comment the other day about the twin flue wall pipe systems and the single flue pipe systems. That because basically what I was talking about was the fans on top of the actual appliance. And the first thing I was saying is that if you put your fans at the back of the flue pipe, the single wall flue pipe, you will get more heat coming out of the actual appliance, because you don't have to be an engineer to work it out that the heat that you're going to be getting from the actual appliance, if you put the fans on top of the appliance, is going to come into the room. But if you put them behind the pipe like I've done there, it's always a good idea to get two of them and then put them at an angle, and they will get the heat from the pipe as well as the heat that rises from the wood burning stove. If you haven't had a go, I did a video about it a little while ago. Give it a go. I'm going to be doing short videos now with tips on things to do for wood burners, open fires and all that sort of stuff. And it's a really good idea. See, there's a fan there and there's a fan there, and as you can see, they're at an angle on both sides and they're behind the flue pipe. I always say to customers, give it a go. If it works well for you, then keep it there. If it doesn't, then obviously put them back. 99% of the time, maybe even 100% of the time now, people always keep them at the back. So remember that. If you've got a single flue pipe wall pipe on your wood burning stove that obviously goes up, put the fans behind it. You can put them as close as you want. Obviously don't put them too close, it affects the way that they rotate around, but it will make a big difference. And if you want to get the maximum heat efficiency out of your appliance, it is a fantastic way. I love these stoves. These are really great because they have like a bit at the bottom where you can store all the wood, which is great because it dries it out, gets it all ready for putting it in. They've done really well. They've got two air vents at the front, which helps with the airflow, especially because this is a wood only one. I did have a comment the other day about somebody was saying about that they think that the twin wall pipes are better coming from the wood burner because they create less clearasote. That's not the case. It's the when you're creating less clearasote from a single wall or a twin walled flue pipe, it's the fuel that you're burning. It's got nothing to do with whether it's a twin walled or a single wall, because they still heat up the same, exactly the same. But the only difference between a twin wall and a single wall is that the twin wall is insulated and has another shell around it to stop you touching it, so that you don't burn your hand. That's all it does. Inside, if you were going to put a meter reading on it, it will be the same temperature. Trust me, I've been doing this for nearly 25 years now. There is no difference. I go and do single wall, twin walls. If you look at my videos or if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see all the different types of one. I've never had ones where I go to the single wall flue pipe and go, oh damn, they've been burning wood in a single wall flue pipe. It doesn't happen. It's never happened ever in my career. It's always down to the wood. So don't think that's the case, because it isn't. The single wall flue pipe is best coming out of your appliance. You can see this one, it's got like a heat resistant boarding to protect the wood at the front. So if you do want a timber frame, I hear a lot of people saying, oh well, that's too close to your wood burner and stuff like that. If you have fireproof boarding around the timber, as you can see with this one, there is absolutely no burn marks or heat marks or anything at all. So as long as you do that with them, you can have them in that position at all. So I really want to stress that out, that just because you're a twin walled flue pipe starting from the collar going up, you will lose heat. and it makes no difference to how dirty it gets in the flue pipe. But I just wanted to point out, because as I said, this is a community channel where we can discuss things. If you feel that something does happen to you, that if that's the case that's happening to you, then I would be looking at your fuel more than anything else. But this is the best way forward. Always going for a single flue pipe on top of your appliance. Obviously not through combustible areas like the ceiling or the roof space, but to get the maximum heat efficiency out of it, this is the best way of setting them up. And as you've seen on some of my videos, they go all the way up to the ceiling, and then there's a double flue pipe that goes up, but this one doesn't. So if you've got one of these, put the fans at the back of it, and just give it a go and try it. And if it doesn't, as I said, I always say to people, before you make a comment, give it a go and see what happens. If you haven't got the experience of having, if you've only ever had twin wall flue pipes, then you're not going to know. So, but if you have, or if you've got a single wall, just give it a go. That's all I ask of you. Give it a go. I'm trying to help you get the best heat efficiency out of your appliance. That's all I'm trying to do. And I really welcome any input. Positive input would be great. No silly comments about pink chairs, removing the pink chair before doing such and such a thing. I looked at the pink chair the other day. Was there any marks on it or anything like that? That pink chair's been there for probably 50 years. There's no issues with it at all. So, silly little comments like that really aren't welcome on this channel. And if you don't think the information that I give you is what you want to hear, you honestly don't have to watch my videos. It's stupid when you get these comments like at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like someone's obviously had a couple of drinks and they want to put a stupid comment on there. I want to help people. That's what I'm trying to do. Negative comments, you're not going to get a reply, and I'm not even going to rise to the occasion, because it's not worth it. I'm only here to try and help you get the best out of your appliance. And if you've got any advice, you need anything that you need to know about, anything about it, I want you to use my knowledge, because it's free at the end of the day. I don't make my money out of doing these sort of jobs, doing these sort of videos. I make my money doing the job. So I just want to share my knowledge with you, because one day the way I do it is going to be like Fred Dibnah days. So I just thought I'd just share that with you. Hope you have a great weekend. I've got 4 more to do. It's I think it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, and then I'm going home after that, and then we have a good rest, and just have a chill out day tomorrow. I actually go to church on a Sunday, so that'll be what I'll be doing on Sunday, and then I'll be going to see my youngest boy, and spending time with the family. So, but I hope you do the same, and whatever you do on your weekends, I hope you have a great weekend. And I'm not trying to be funny with anybody, but I really don't want any sort of negative comments. If you don't like what I'm doing, then just watch somebody else's channel. There's loads out there. But if you like what I'm doing and you want to hear more, you want to see more things, remember, this is a chimney sweep community channel for everybody to learn, or there's things that I still want to learn. So give me input. I love it. Love learning new things. That's why I love that there's so many new stoves out on the market now. And every now and then I go to one and I go, how the hell am I going to do this? How does this come out? And it's great. And I love that. I love that input. I'm really enthusiastic about my work, and I really want to share my knowledge with everybody. So have a great weekend from Zachary Sweets.